you could have 4 good days of recovery and rehab and you're feeling great, and then one day you wake up and mentally you just don't feel good, and physically you feel worse. When I think about fortitude, I think about being battle tested. I think about the next play, especially in basketball.
He slips there, stumbles, he's holding his ankle. Don't like to see that as McNeely.
And throughout my career, especially on this journey, I've been battle tested. I learned how to be tough, and I learned how to sacrifice. Mentally, I didn't know who I could talk to. In our culture, especially as Black people, we look at therapy as a crutch, or we look at it as something that's negative. Why you going to a shrink? You're not crazy. And I realized that it's okay, it's a safe place, it's cool to talk to somebody because you're able to have someone that could not only resonate with you and empathize with you, but also someone that won't judge you. Being Jamaican and a part of a Jamaican household, I have parents that expect the best, and it was just tough seeing them have to witness me struggle. I kind of started feeling pressure, like I need to start making other things happen. I need to start doing other things outside of basketball, which was foreign to me because all I knew was basketball. I grew up, sleep, eat, love basketball. That's all I've done since I was 2 years old. So for me to pick up these odd jobs just to try and stay afloat in terms of paying for certain treatment, or paying for certain rehab, or paying for other resources, or just the way of living, so it was different for me. It was difficult, it was challenging, and moments like that just helped me build that fire again to understand my journey and where I wanted to be. My brother as well, he tore his ACL at prep school and high school before me, so me being my brother's keeper and being the older brother, our roles kind of switched in a sense where we had that reciprocated, energy towards each other, where whether it's respect, whether it's encouragement, whether it's just being there for each other. And he was giving me advice. Now, usually I'm the one that gives him advice on and off the court, but he was giving me advice, helping me get through my moments of pain and my moments of doubt. We also took on visual meditation, something that I, to this day, still utilize when it comes to my career. I visualize the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. Before every game, I visualize me pulling up to the game and my pregame and how I work out and shots going in and shots missing and recovering on defense. A lot of things that, good or bad, because I feel like once you think about it and it happens in the game, you already been through it mentally, so nothing could ever take you away from that place that has you grounded. And those are some things I learned as well in this process. It's just visual meditation, taking time for yourself. I always heard, use basketball, don't let basketball use you. While I was in this process of being hurt and trying to figure it out and not knowing what my next steps were, I was able to cultivate the relationships that I had and use it to my advantage. I went to school for broadcast journalism, and so I had the opportunity now to go back to the Raptors 905, but not as a player, and do some radio work with them. And that's been tremendous for my career as well, because that's something that I want to pursue after basketball. So that opportunity that I have is like the door opened up. If it wasn't for that injury, I probably wouldn't have been able to be on this path right now that's helping me work towards a career outside of basketball. Back at a point where now I'm playing in sub-3 in the NBL, able to be back onto the court, do what I can do, show the people that, there's no glory in giving up. I just want to be able to help the next person, anyone else is going through what I'm going through.